Welcome back to another entry in my video dive and across new horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on in Fawnhollow today? As Axel warms up with some, I was going to say morning exercises, not really morning exercises, more like afternoon exercises right now, but where time of day, what does it matter, except for, quite a lot actually, so I don't know why I said that. Anyway, off camera, did I do anything off camera? Oh, there was another meteor shower-esque thing last night. Basically, I wished upon more stars, so we got that. But anyway, a message from Isabel first. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Fawnhollow, it's 3:28 on Thursday, May 21st, 2020. No news to report today. Have yourself a wonderful Thursday, or as I like to call it, Friday Eve. The weekend's so close, I can almost taste it. Well then, Isabel, signing off. Thank you, Isabel, for the morning report, afternoon report. I don't know. She didn't talk about TV this time. Which is, change a bit. What? Oh, I actually completely forgot we changed what we look like. A letter from Vivian. Somersault, darling. I was out for a stroll when quite suddenly you sprang to my mind. I had this powerful feeling I should write you, and so I have. I don't have much to say, but I do hope my letter has brightened your day. Thinking of you, Vivian. Aw, thank you, Vivian. So sweet. Recently I got a comment about that on when Vivian moved in, and it was all like, oh, I just want to see if Vivian was a good villager or not, and there you go. Vivian is an absolutely amazing villager who always writes me stuff, and she's so lovely. To be fair, all my villagers are, I think. They're all fantastic villagers, and I'm happy to have them here. Anyway, what should we talk about today? I'm not really sure. What to see? Should we talk about TV? I was thinking actually, like just before I started recording this episode. Oh yeah, actually, before we get onto that, look what grew yesterday, and I didn't even realise it. I didn't even show it on camera because I had no idea it happened. Apparently I never walked over to the windflowers on camera. We got a purple windflower. Finally, we've only got blue roses and purple pansies left, which is very exciting because that's not many flowers. Many different colours left, so we're nearly done. We're nearly done. Diana just taking a little break over there. I don't know where we'll put this windflower. I guess we'll just plonk it down over here. Where the heck did Vivian come from? Hello, Vivian. Thank you for the letter, by the way. It was very sweet. I don't know. I'm talking at like 55 miles per hour. I need to slow down, chill out. That's more my aesthetic. Yeah, I was gonna. What I was thinking of literally just before this, before I started recording, was that I should watch some Great British Bake Off, because it's actually, I don't watch a lot of TV in general. In fact, I don't remember when the last time I actually watched TV was. It might actually have been, well, excluding like, New Year's Day, where you watch the fireworks go off in London. I remember London Eye, and you complain about the fact that they're not as good as last year, and the songs selection was really bad or something. I don't know where that red pansy came from. And the blue pansy, apparently I just completely ignored them. What I was going to say was, I think the last time I actually watched TV might have been Eurovision last year. And if you don't know what Eurovision is, it's basically a song contest that takes place in a European country, stretching the boundaries of Europe a little bit sometimes, where every country, well, not every country in Europe, most countries in Europe try and submit a song to perform there, and it's basically a big like song competition. Then you can vote in, you call in on your phone and vote in whichever songs you like best. It's hello Sahara. It's a very grand spectacle. Like, if you've heard about it, you probably know how over the top it can be. Like extraordinarily over the top. But every year, each country tries to outdo each other with doing some odd things, like shout outs to. If you know what I'm talking about, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, maybe you've heard of Eurovision and sort of have an idea. But like, in one year, Russia just sent a load of grandmas to do their song, and they like baked something on stage or something. I can't quite remember. Sweden sometimes sends like death metal people. There's that time that, what was her name? It's like Netta. I'm gonna look it up. Hold on. The woman who sang Toy Eurovision. Hold on. Netta. It was Netta. I can't believe I remember that. Like that was a pretty crazy song, pretty controversial. People were like, what the heck? How did this win over blah 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 blah? Honestly, Eurovision is just like a theatrical show in the first place. I feel like the most not dramatic, most fun, I suppose, and odd songs are what really encapsulates it. I mean, it's recently Eurovision is taking an interesting turn where they're going much more like sentimental, like I'm not sure what you call it, like more ballad-esque songs. Have some of them started winning. I'm thinking like Rise Like a Phoenix. I guess that's not really ballad-esque, but you know, like with powerful strength, like I don't know what you call it, like good old values. Good old values. What does that even mean? I don't know how to express what I'm saying, but things which are about like inner strength or like positive traits and values and things like that over the much weirder songs. I don't know. To be fair, Toy won pretty recently. Who even won last year? I can't remember. I can't remember some of my recent years. Like a lot of ones I remember, let me think. Euphoria from Sweden, and was that 2012? That was ages ago. That was great. Satellite, I think that was 2010, Germany. Lena or something. Love, love, love. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about you. Those two are really good. Fairy Tale by person who plays violin, Alex something, I think. I can't remember what country he's from, like Denmark or something. That's a fantastic one as well. Top tier one. What else is a really good one, if I can remember? Oh, my favourite Eurovision song, unfortunately didn't win, I think it came second, was when Australia entered, I can't remember her name to be honest, with The Sound of Silence. Not the Simon and Garfunkel song, but a different song called Sound of Silence. You might also be, if you aren't aware of Eurovision, you might be like, why is Australia in it? Australia isn't in Europe, and you're damn correct, but you know, who cares, I guess. Apparently Eurovision is just like super popular in Australia or something, so they really wanted to join, and then one year Europe was like, hey yeah, just come on, it'll be fun, and then they like freaking knocked it out of the park, and everyone was like, what? Everyone knows you can't send actual amazing acts and give good songs in Eurovision. It's got to be weird and stuff. It's got to be quirky. And then she just came in that Song of Silence, and it didn't win. I can't even remember who won that year. It was like a really political song, I feel like. Was it Ukraine who won? That sounds about right. Ukraine, there was a song about Crimea? Maybe? I don't know, you can look it up. Anyway, if you haven't never watched Eurovision, go look up Sound of Silence, because it's great. I mean, maybe you won't like it, but it's my favourite, so. It's got my the dear darling glowing recommendation, stamp of approval. But yeah, unfortunately, of course, with the situation going on in the world right now, Eurovision is, and along with many other events, rightfully cancelled, because, you know, it should be. We're in dangerous situations, potentially dangerous situations right now, so. So it's a shame, but you know, it's okay. It'll come back again eventually, when of course the situation is right for it to come back. So we just gotta wait out till then. And when it comes back, it'll be great. And you should check it out. Check out Eurovision. Go watch one of the years and be like, wow, this is weird. Why do people like this? And then you watch a bit more and you're like, hey, I'm kind of getting into this. And then you watch a bit more and you're like, hell yeah. And then you start giving your own ratings to all the songs out of 100 and scoring them, and then having debates with your friends and they're like, how could you like that song? That song is terrible. This song is way better. Blah blah blah. I'm not speaking for personal experience. And when I say I'm not speaking for personal experience, I absolutely am. We always like to go into like a Discord call and then, hello Audie. We like to rate what our favourite songs are. Actually, I forgot, Ali asked me what my favourite Eurovision song was for this year, if it were to happen, because I think they released all their songs anyway. I'm not really sure how the process works. I believe it's like actual qualifiers to Eurovision. I only watch the main event every year rather than the qualifiers. I assume there's like semi-finals or things like that. So I should say I watch the finals, not just a big event. Yeah, I watch the finals rather than the other things leading up to it, so I don't really know. But I assume they release all their songs like on YouTube and stuff before the qualifiers, and or maybe after, I don't really know. So you can go look them up. Go look up Netatoy as well, and see the one which people were pretty outraged one, I thought it was a pretty fun song, to be honest, you know. It's a thing which, well, I think I said before, but I don't take Eurovision all too seriously. It's all in good fun. It's all like, it's there for entertainment. It's not necessarily like meant to be the grandiose show of this is the best humans can achieve musically. It's there for entertainment, and sometimes things which, I mean, of course, that's subjective in itself, what makes good music, things like art and all that, all very subjective things. What might not necessarily be a good song in the conventional sense, you're playing with different criteria in Eurovision. You're playing for entertainment, not entertainment of like artistic expression so much as entertainment of like a live audience and, you know, part the atmosphere, that sort of thing. It's different, you know. You got to judge things by different metrics depending on the situation. Context matters, which is, you know, obvious when I say it so bluntly like that, but still, I feel like some people miss that fact. Ooh, another black lily. We actually need to got enough black lilies that we can start planting them at Roscoe's house. So yeah, completely forgot what I was saying, to be honest. Something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you judge them on different metrics. That goes for anything, to be honest. You gotta, when you evaluate things, you gotta evaluate based on the not the situation, but the context of what you're evaluating. Because some things make more sense in some contexts compared to others, you know. And that's just how life be sometimes. We're going to replant these purples, I think, like this. Get these whites out of here. Probably phrasing. Get these white chrysanthemums out of here. So we casually plant this down here. Let's go say hi to Eric. Is he in his house? He is in his house? Do I have anything to plant over here? No, not really. What Animal Crossing characters would like Eurovision? Oh, Peppy Audie would absolutely love Eurovision. 100%. That's totally up her alley. Oh yeah, look how cute. Apparently Vivian had a fight with Eric and wanted to give an apology present, so gave this kid smock to Eric, and he was like, "Oh, should I try it on?" And I was like, "Yeah, go for it." And he put it on, and I was like, "Oh my god, you are so cute." So there he is. He's now wearing it. I suppose it's, I don't understand how clothes work in this game. Is they're part of like a rotating wardrobe of clothes that the villages will rotate in between. So sometimes you'll see him wear that kid smock. You'll see him wear his, I don't even know what it is, Christmas sweater. It's not actually a Christmas sweater, but you know that red sweater that he usually wears. Yeah, they go through different, they rotate through their wardrobe. They don't just wear something, and I think it's, they wear things they like more often than they wear things they don't like. I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but I feel like I read that somewhere, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. Of course Sahara was here, so we shouldn't be expecting red. So let me think. We've had Sahara, we had Kix and Leif, and we had Gulliver on Monday. So tomorrow we're expecting one of Labelle, Flick, CJ, Red. Yeah, one of those four, I believe. With a higher chance of it being... Who did we have last week? Last week we had Labelle and Flick, right? I think that's true. I should check my roses thing. Do we need black and yellow? Yeah. How on earth do these pink roses make black roses? Something's wrong with these pink roses. Yeah, what was I saying? I just don't remember. I just completely forgot what I was talking about. Well, they're two buds, so we should replace these ones. Oh yeah, we should have a higher chance of it being either CJ or Red, I believe. Yeah, because we had Flick last week, and that's how it works. Obviously I'd like Red, because, I mean, I want to eventually fill up my art museum. Like, someone did a maths on how long it would take on average to fill up your museum, since Red only visits once a week sometimes. Like, he's not guaranteed once a week, and it's like 2 years or something. And I was like, what? Excuse me? It's going to take me 2 years to fill up my museum? Apparently that's true, and that's... You know, when you think of it like that, it's kind of depressing in some aspect. It's like, wow, geez. Oh yeah, I forgot Hippo's not here anymore. Oh, we should go look for a new villager maybe in this episode. We'll do some island hopping and see who we find. We're looking for a smug villager. Yeah, it's a bit demotivating, I should say, when you think of it like that. It's like, oh gosh, I had to play this game for like 700 days to maybe fill up my entire art museum. And, you know, I think that is a fair complaint. That is an absurd amount of time, to be completely honest. But, you know, I'm in this game for a long haul, and I've always got, you know, sometimes my friends will maybe come back on to check events, maybe Red will be there, and I'll be able to pick up an art piece or two. Same with, you know, I don't know, other people. But still. I still do think Red should be a guaranteed visit each week, and Leif should be a sometimes visit, because I'm going to be honest, I bought everything I needed from Leif in the first 2 visits, so every time he visits he's got nothing else to offer me, I believe, unless there's another type of brush. But I believed I'd bought all 4 types of brushes, so there's not really much left for me to do every time he visits. It's a shame. Label, at least when she visits, she puts more designer clothes in rotation at Able Sisters, which is interesting. I mean, I don't really wear them, but you know, it's still something different, isn't it? Something new, rather than being the same old, same old. But yeah, I kind of wish Red was part of the weekly rotation, the guaranteed weekly rotation, so we could get our gifts a little bit, not gifts, our artworks a little more often. Because it's quite fun identifying fakes, I think. Even if I'm using a guide, basically, for most of it, because, I mean, let's be honest, I don't know what every single art piece looks like off the top of my head. And whether it's a counterfeit or not. I don't think anyone... Okay, maybe... I shouldn't say that way, because there's always someone who can do it. A lovely Cosmos crown. Oh, that'd actually be quite a good thing to make and wear. Rep our island flower. Ooh, we could easily do that. Okay, well, we'll do that once we maybe fill up our wand with a load of different recipes. Let's sneak by here. Grab that star piece. Yeah, isn't it crazy? The human race. That goes up. Barring nigh impossible things. There's always like someone out there who can do something crazy. Like, you think of me like, oh, I wonder if... There's always... Oh my god, the radio scared me a little bit. I was like, what is that noise? I don't know if I'm phrasing this properly, but I'm just trying to say humans can be pretty awesome. There's always like a professional out there of something. Like, you're probably thinking like, man, I wonder if there's a professional out there who specializes in, I don't know, like how efficiently trains can move on rails and like friction between them. Damn right there probably is. There's probably someone whose entire job is trying to minimize friction, or I guess, would you minimize friction? Probably minimize friction, and comes up with developing like brake systems for trains or something to optimize your train journeys and cut down costs and make it more economical, more environmentally friendly, all that sort of thing. Is that crazy? Just how many different professionals there are on all these different types of fields, even things you don't even know about, you know? Okay, you don't need to tell me about a stamp rally every day, Blabbers, to be honest. But thank you very much anyway for putting in the effort, because I'm sure the other villagers, maybe they take part in it as well, and they're all like, ooh, I want to get a plaque as well, you know? I shouldn't be shooting them down just because he's telling me. Blabbers is just doing his job. I wonder how Blabbers even gets paid. I guess none of the Animal Crossing people really get paid. Do they even have jobs? Probably not. I mean, they can just self-sustain themselves on, like, fruit on the island, right? Probably. I don't know. I mean, like, where else are you going to get food? There's no restaurants on this island. There's no, like, farmland. Although, apparently, there's spoilers. Whoa. Vivian looks so scared for a minute there. Wait, who have I not given a thing to? Who have I not seen today? Gave stuff to Vivian. Went to Flo's house. Gave stuff to Roscoe, Eric, Diana, Lily, Audie, Savannah, Axel. Really? Oh, because he was fishing. That's why. Okay, fair enough. Let's go sell some things, plop things down, and then I guess we'll go on a Nook Mile tour to round off this episode. Maybe 2, depending how quick we are. We'll see who we can find, and then if we like them, or if we want them to, we'll invite them to the island. I'm sure we'll like most of them, to be honest. I mean, we'll see. Now, we're specifically looking for a smug villager, and there's not a huge amount of smug villagers, so that's why it's a bit up in the air, isn't it? Well, I think it is. It's a little bit difficult sometimes, because it means I have like a 1 in 8 chance of finding who I want. And slightly less than 1 in 8 chance, because I assume villagers are picked uniformly from all the villages you don't have on your island. I'll buy it. And since I believe there's a fewest amount of smug villages in the game, it's a lot harder to find one you want. Now, there's a few smug villagers I'd be happy to accept, like Zell would be pretty cool, Kyle would be pretty cool, Raymond would of course be cool, but everyone loves Raymond. Everyone loves Raymond. I don't know how the theme song for that goes, I've never seen it, so I don't know what I'm doing. I immediately forgot what I was going to say. Who else? The frog? I can't remember what his name. I think it's Tad. Might be cool. There's another deer who would also be pretty cool. Don't remember their name though. I can picture them, but I can't think of their name. So let's just, we'll drop this item here. We'll give it to Axel another time. Don't worry about that. We'll go put our stuff away to maximise our inventory space, because maybe we'll find a rare island and we'll be like, ooh, we would like to spend time here. Maybe we won't, I don't know. Oh, we should also look at these rugs and stuff that we got from, let's say Savannah's not Savannah, Sahara. Snowflake rug, spread out, that sounds nice. No space, excuse me? Oh, that's lovely, that's perfect for our winter, for like a winter room, which we'll want eventually. Blue shaggy rug. That seems exactly as I expected it, to be honest. It's blue, and it's shaggy. And it's a rug. Rough rug, I've never seen this one. Ooh. It's one of those really, like, spiky materials. It's not spiky, but you know what I mean. It's like, well, rough, I guess. Ancient wall. Oh, like Egyptian. Security monitors? This is just unsettling, isn't it? Oh, my word. These are shots of things we don't even have on some of our islands. I mean, that's certainly interesting. I don't know if I would use that, but it's interesting. Western Desert. Interesting. Place on floor, place vertically. Put this in storage. Okay. We've got time. I didn't mean to go upstairs. But a camera angle. There's a camera angle. I don't know if I've shown you that upstairs room since I decorated it. I actually can't remember. I think I must have. Hasn't really been updated much. Yeah, let's go take a trip on the Nook Miles airplane. We haven't done it for ages, to be honest. So, oh, I think I didn't check the ABD yesterday. I think we lost our streak of Nook Mile points. Mistake. Oh well, not really much I can do about that. I mean, I could go back in time and check it and go, but that's a bit pointless in my opinion. Oh, we also, yeah, we have things in here. Okay, well, I'll do that off screen. That's not so important to you all. Yeah, we lost our bonus. Oh well. It's okay, we can build it up again. So let's firstly redeem a Nook Mars. Of course, off camera, I'll do some more villager scouting if this whoever we find is not exactly who we want. So what we want a smug villager. There's a few other villagers I would love to get. Who aren't smug. I didn't mean to do that. I want to check our Nook shopping. And let me think if they are. If Fauna's there, or if Rowan or KK Scar? Rowan or Apollo or Phoebe, I believe, are the ones I want. I have some plans of who I want in the as my final 10 villagers. I know this game is meant to be played as a rotating sort of thing, but you know, I didn't expect to get so many of my favourite villagers so quickly, so those are like my 10 favourite villagers or so. And we already have Lily, Diana, Vivian, and Audie. 4 more. Hold on, what? Lily, Diana, Vivian, Audie. And I would like Rowan, Apollo. Oh, Biscuit. That's who I forgot. If Biscuit comes, that'd be great as well. But let's take a quick flight. We'll use a Nick Miles ticket and get off this island. Time for takeoff. I'm gonna be honest, today's another hot day. I closed the window again because noise is outside. Taking a sip of water. Not just a sip, that was a big gulp. You know, I've got to stay hydrated. I don't want to overheat. Maybe I should have. I'm going to crack a window open a little bit. It'll be okay. Otherwise, I'm actually going to overheat in here, so... and I don't really want to overheat. Why is it so gloomy on this island? Let's see who we got sitting around over here, then. What? That's Rowan. Rowan, you are 100% coming to my island. I don't care. We don't have a smug villager. We don't need a smug villager. What the heck? Sorry about that. A little bit of a jump cut. Still. What? I was literally just talking, Rowan, how I'd love to have you on my island, and here you are. What? Still. Wilded training's just the best, isn't it? I'm Rowan. What's your name? Dear, huh? Great to meet you, dear. You're not from Fawnhollow, are you? You are? I didn't know it was real. I heard the best abs on the planet come from there, Mango. Not mine. Come to my island, Rowan. You know, as much as I want to stay here and train, I can only build so much muscle by gathering stuff. What would be really cool is if I could live near someone that inspires me to go into big bulking up. Someone like you. Your triceps are just astonishing, Mango. Come train on my island. Train of you and your glorious triceps? Can't turn that down. Fawnhollow, here I come. Just you wait, we're totally gonna push each other to muscular new weights, Mango. We'll be sworn rivals of Swoldrum and best buds and buffness. It's gonna be mega epic, just like us. Wow, yes. It'll be a blast. You ever seen 30-pack abs? Neither have I, but we're gonna, Mango. Alright, I just got a bug Tom note to put the board in play. Thanks for the first round draft pick. Oh my god, I can't believe Rowan just randomly on this island. Rowan is someone I had in one of my Wild World villages, is why I have such nostalgia and I want him to come, so that's what most of my favourite villages are. Like Rowan, Biscuit, Lily. Yeah, I think, actually now I think about it, maybe just those 3. Are ones I had in my Wild World town, so I have very good memories with them. You know, muscles can talk to each other over great distances, right? I read that somewhere, Mango. What I'm getting at is I bet that's how we found each other. Our muscles were fated to meet. That's also a banded dragonfly. What? This is a good luck island. Come back here. How did I miss? There we go. So, that's just, absurdly lucky. We just, first island, found someone I immediately want. Now, of course, that does mean that we don't have a smug villager for a while, but that'll be okay. That'll be quite alright, you know? There's plenty of time in the entire universe to find a smug villager. I suppose we still got a little bit of time, so I think this needs to go on for about 5 minutes-ish. Why don't we find the furniture item on this island? Help expand our repertoire of furnishing, to be honest. One thing I eventually got to do, though, is redecorate everyone's homes once all my favourite villagers have moved in. Because, I don't think Hippo's home is going to fit Rowan all too well. It's much more designed with a smug villager in mind, rather than a jock villager, but still. I mean, if Axel eventually moves out, then I suppose we can use his items and move them over to Rowan's or something. I don't know. Axel's not going to move out for a while though, so no need to worry about that. Probably. Maybe? I don't know. Axel's kind of cute. Rowan feels like a, you know, that older gym bro, while Axel's like a more young, innocent, fun time jock. Yeah, I'm ready to go home. Be very positive because you don't want to leave anything behind. That's fine. Rowan will be coming back with us. So there we go. A new villager. Right, I guess gives the title of tomorrow's episode will be Welcome Rowan. So that's super exciting. I actually just can't believe it, luck. So there you go. I think we'll round off this episode here. Also, on that incredible note, if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I've been Dear Darling. I hope we can see each other again, but for now it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.